Since Hurricane Helene made landfall now about 11 days ago, rumors and misinformation have spread, with even politicians boosting the falsehoods. State Capitol reporter Connor Hendricks is asking one Iowa lawmaker why she's repeating one of these rumors.
As the Southeast recovers from one massive hurricane and braces for another, misinformation is spreading. Former Republican President Donald Trump claimed during several of his campaign rallies that the Federal Emergency Management Agency is running out of money.
They stole the FEMA money just like they stole it from a bank so they could give it to their illegal immigrants that they want to have vote for them this season. You know, they're trying to get them on the voters' roll. We cannot let that happen.
At Governor Kim Reynolds' Harvest Festival fundraiser Saturday, 1st District Republican Congresswoman Marionette Miller Meeks made a similar claim.
And as our hearts and our prayers go out to those hurricane victims in our eastern seaboard, we also know that part of the problem is the Biden-Harris administration. Part of the problem is FEMA running out of money because they're housing illegal immigrants with almost $1 billion.
FEMA says this is false. On the FEMA website, staff combated falsehoods and lies about the response, saying the agency is not diverting money from the disaster relief funds for other non-disaster related efforts. FEMA does administer grants to communities and nonprofits to provide humanitarian services like food and shelter for migrants, but the money doesn't come out of FEMA's budget. Customs and Border Protection funds it and FEMA distributes it. Keith Turry, the acting associate administrator for response and recovery for FEMA, says rumors are making recovery harder.
It's really unfortunate. Obviously, we need folks to want to register with us. We need them to understand what resources are available to them. And when there's misinformation out there or inaccurate information, it really hampers those response and recovery efforts.
I followed up with the Miller Meeks campaign and asked why she's alleging disaster funds were going to migrants. The campaign acknowledged that FEMA funding streams are separate, but questions why federal money would be used to resettle undocumented migrants. President Biden has called on Congress to return to Washington to pass a hurricane aid package. Miller Meeks didn't say directly whether Congress should or shouldn't return, but says, quote, as stewards of taxpayer dollars, we must ensure the true cost of damages is properly calculated. FEMA says it has enough funds on hand to manage the recovery from both hurricanes. At the Iowa Capitol Bureau, I'm Connor Hendricks reporting.